trade to make a living, it becomes so difficult. If you trade to make an income month end, it becomes so difficult. This is why we tend to see people start doing account management, start selling signals, selling all these other things to supplement that, right? And I always say this to people, is that trading is not, we must understand what trading is, right? It's an investment tool, right? It's not an income generator tool.
Warren Buffett was once told in the '08 crash, "Mr. Buffett, you've lost $10 million today." Do you know what he said? He said, "I haven't lost anything. I haven't sold." Me and Buffett have the same mindset. I'm tens of thousands in loss on my Euro USD trades, but I haven't lost anything because I haven't closed the trade. No stop loss. We share that mindset, and inshallah, the markets will turn around and I will be profitable. That's the problem with these traders nowadays. Stop losses, closing their trades. Don't close, don't lose.
Exactly.
What is a Palm account in Forex? A Palm simply means percent allocation money management. Account is a smart and hands-free way to earn from Forex trading without trading by yourself. Here's how it works. A professional trader, the manager, opens a Palm account with a Forex broker and starts trading with their own money. Investors like you open your trading account with the same broker that the manager used, fund it and link your funded account to the manager account without handing over your hard-earned money to the manager directly. The manager trades with their money and the system automatically copies those same trades to your investment. When the manager makes a profit, you also earn a profit, minus a small agreed fee, usually around 30%, paid to the manager. Note that the manager does not have direct access to the investor's money. The manager trades using their own funds, while the exchange bot repeats the same transactions for the investor's funds. Example, the manager invests $300, and you invest $200 equals $500 total. After successful trading, the account grows by 200% to $1,500. You now have $600. The manager gets a 30% fee from your $400 profit equals $120. Your final gain, $480. The manager earned $1,020. It's that simple. You keep control of your funds, and you earn based on the manager's skills. At Forex Algotech, we are your #1 trusted Palm account manager. We strongly believe in results, as you can see on our screen over the last 1 year. Join our Palm Partnership community today for free and start earning from the financial world. Get back to whoever shared this video with you, and get started today with us. Thank you for watching.
When you begin, it's always hard to start. It's common that you have high expectations. At first you lose when learning trading art. But don't give up, just try to have some patience. Of course you think that game will be so easy. Such business is as cruel as the rest. Don't let your wins just make your head be dizzy. If stay and trade, result will be the best. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Some time will pass and you will see the trading is not so hard for those who they're long. There's always one whose help is there waiting. And finally, you'll keep your profits strong. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your
right, so let's try. I'm coming. Let's try to share Mr. Emeka's okay. Share Mr. Emeka's. I don't know which of the screen that people are seeing now. Okay, let me see. I'm struggling to check. I'm struggling to check. Okay. Let me see what I need to do is.
Okay, yes. You are controlling the screen now.
All right. But please put on your account. We don't need to see all this.
Okay. Account. So this is on the desktop, not on the remote server.
It doesn't really matter. Just give me the one.
Okay.
I've not seen your account.
The account is opened.
Okay, it's like I saw it. Okay.
You can see it. Okay.
Yeah. Please, if you see the screen in the class, please let us know so that all of us will be on the same page. Did you see
Yes,
the?
I can see it.
All right.
Yes,
Okay. Now.
Yes, we can see.
All right. Mr. Emeka, what is the issue with the account? What do you want us to talk about? Just straight to the point. Where do you need help?
I think I need help in all of the looking at the accounts that have edged and some of them that have not edged as well. I tried trimming. I've done the trimming and rollover as at last month, but I've not done that this month yet. But it looks like the negative float is increasing compared to what I would have expected before the account edges.
Yeah.
So that's why it's now having a larger negative float in the total.
It's possible if you didn't understand, because I realize that many of us are still struggling with zone manipulation. And it's very important we understand that area. Because like I used to tell, say, robot is to make life easier for you. Not that you will not do anything again. You have to work. There's no free lunch anywhere. If anybody is telling you, come and buy a robot, you won't do anything. At the end of the month, you just harvest money. There's nothing like that. So I've seen what you are talking about, but let's first of all arrange your symbol. That's the first thing I used to do so that to make life easier for us. Actually, with everything I'm seeing here, I don't see we can do anything like trimming because everything is negative float. But we want to first of all see what you are doing wrong. And we correct that and we see what to do again. The first one is buy and sell of this. Why do you have buy and sell of this 0.01? Can you tell me?
So looking at the time, so the first one, it was initially a sell. The robot initiated a sell, and then afterwards it triggered a buy so that the legs will be balanced.
So you are telling me that this one did not edge, right?
No, this account is so it edged before the buy leg came in.
Please, just be precise. You are not the only one I'm going to attend to. We have 2 accounts, and I still have additional class, and I don't want this class to be too long. The question is USD Japanese yen edge, yes or no?
Yes.
Now, when it edged, how come it became 1-1? That's another question. 0.01, 0.01. Because account cannot edge on 0.01. So you have to know your story. You don't know your story. Okay, if you don't know your story, there's no way we can help you, Mr. Emeka, because you have to know your story. You have to tell us, okay, US Japanese USD JPY edge at 0.05. I trim it to become 0.01. You are telling us your story. We will know how to help you, because you are talking to me that I know what I supposed to see on your chart. I'm not struggling to see anything, but I can't just start working on your account without asking you questions so that you'll be able to understand what we are talking about. So now, if you are telling us that USD Japanese yen edge, yes, we can see it edge, buy, sell, but what makes the lot size to become 0.01? That's my question. USD Japanese yen. Let's look for you. Mr. Emeka, you don't know, that means you don't understand what you are saying, because if you look at your account, US Japanese yen have never edged, because if it edged, your robot will not be on top. That is why you don't have answer to my question. You have to understand all these things. You can't just come to the class and say, help me. Then I'll just take a surgical knife, start dissecting your tummy, start dissecting your leg. It doesn't work that way. Before you bring your account to the class, you are ready to defend some things, because I will not just start solving the problem for you. I will start solving the problem by asking you questions that maybe you understand what you are doing or you don't understand. So if your account is edged, that definitely you don't know when account edge or not, because if your account is edged, you will see your robot on your chart. This is your USD Japanese yen. That means US Japanese yen doesn't edge. Yeah, US Japanese yen can buy and sell without being edged.
Yes, okay, I agree with you.
So we don't have anything, we don't have any business with US Japanese yen. And why did you take profit? Because the robot will never take profit. Because if it has not edged, we should not see any TP. Or what is the meaning of this? TP1.
So I put it as at yesterday, looking at the chart, I think I put a buy stop in case I was just looking at the trade because the negative float was increasing more. So
but the question is, why do you want to start working on account that has not edged?
Okay.
That's the question. Do you see that you are the one that you are the problem here, not the robots, because you don't understand, you lack understanding. You can only start working account that is edge. You can't take the responsibility of the robot now. The robot is still active. You start putting pending order, buy stop, sell stop, when account has already edged, when the robot has already out of your system. That means you are the owner, you are the one that is fully in control. You can't, well, robot cannot be trading and you are still supplying information.
Well, can I ask a quick question? So when we are having this large number of negative flows, so like seeing 18 pounds, and if it continues on my account, if I have like 6 or 7 accounts, it will actually increase the compounding number with negative float. And would that not be deficient for
there's nothing deficient. The instruction is let the robot edge before you start working on that chart. The chart that already edged, that's the chart that is your responsibility. You can't say because you have a float, then you start altering everything. You are confusing yourself and you're going to mess up your account. Period. In as much a robot is still on your chart, that chart, don't touch it. No matter the float. Because the float is normal. Many people see float and they started panicking. This float means this is your risk. There must be risk on investment. This is what is in your market. This is what is in market that you want to convert to profit, which is about 10% of your account. I think you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
So you can't say because you saw negative float, then you start slicing everything on your chart. A chart that still have a robot does not concern you. It's none of your business. Leave the chart that have the chart that still have your software. You don't touch it. That's the argument here. Okay. So
Okay.
that is one. So we solved the issue of US Japanese yen.
Yes, DJ.
US shelf, we don't have any problem with that, because if you look at your US shelf, it's still trading. There's still robot, and it's only one trade, so it's okay. Then we are now coming to USD and SZD USD. I can see that this one is clearly hedged, because I can see buy 0.08. Then I'm seeing 0.01 sell 0.01. Now, Mr. Emeka, why all your sell are 0.01? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's correct. So why all the account is 0.01? Where is SZD USD? You must not come to my class without knowing your story. You can't just bring me to start come and work on your chart. You must know your story, sir. And anytime we want to work, you see, all of you that you are still using AWS is not for this. If you are using a paid server, you can do this on your paid server, because what I'm doing now can finish all your bandwidth, and you will never enter this AWS again until January 2026. Because I normally tell you, it's a free server, it doesn't have capacity. So in as much you bring me inside to come and do analysis inside, don't be surprised that you may not be able, because everything I'm doing now is counting your bandwidth. And if I finish your bandwidth this night, you are going to log in again 2026 January. So, because I don't even know that some people are still using, it's like you are number 2 now that I'm seeing using AWS. Everybody have switched to better server. Okay. So now, why I asked the question, why did you have this? Let me check, because you're supposed to know your story, Mr. Emeka. You can't just call me to come and solve your problem. You must know your story. When I'm asking you a question, I'm expecting you to answer me. So I want to see the answer to the question I'm asking you now myself. Okay, you are using FIBO, but now when we now see a situation whereby all of them are 0.01, 0.01, that means all these 0.01 are signal. They are signal generated. That is why we have it like this. So you have to understand, because if you don't understand, you keep on coming to class, you keep on telling me to come and check. You need to understand the reason why something is happening on your account. The reason why all this one at 0.01 up to 8 is because it's a signal generator signal. I mean, it's a signal generated trade. If it's not signal generated trade, if it is a robot dollar cost average, you will just see only 0.01, 0.01, 0.02, 0.0, you understand? But because you saw 0.0 8 times, that means is a signal generated orders. Okay, so now what can we do about this? Let me even check up to this level. There's nothing we can do here. Unfortunately, we are sharing. What can I do here? Because okay, so because now when it's like this, you need to put, because you can't, there's nothing you can do with a blank chart. This is a blank chart. You cannot do any analysis. You can't do anything. But I'm going to put it there. I'm going to put multi-time frame here for you. Let me load it. But remember that you don't supposed to use multi-time frame on this AWS server. It can hang. It can do anything because it doesn't have power. I've said it several times for all of you. You should have given me your laptop straight instead of bringing me to your server. Okay, so now let's see, because without multi-time frame analysis software, there's no way you can analyze this market and see what and what you can do. So now I've put the software there. So where is the market? The market price is here. Now it's here. Okay, then what can we do here? This is 0.01. And why all of them are on top and this one is here? Okay, I'm coming. I want to see something. Oh my goodness. Have you worked on this account before, on this SZD, or this is how it's just edge and be there?
This is how it just edged.
This is how it just edge. Okay. The reason why I'm checking is because I'm looking at the distance between the first trade and the other one. There should be a dollar cost average trade here, which is 500 points, which is not there. It's missing. And if you come on top here, we're supposed to have the second trade here. Second, third, fourth, fifth trade come here. And we can see that it's, what do you call it? It's a signal generator, yeah, because you can see each place that the signal comes out, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is 8. So that's how it's complete. You have to understand this. That why did I have this result? Why did I have this kind of order? You need to understand. So now, and after that, it's edge on top here. Good. But if you look at where it edge, which is 0.08, Mr. Emeka, because it's like you don't have time for this account. If you have time, I will show you something now that that make me said what I said. Look at from here to here. That's 33 pips. If I don't make a mistake, or 30 pips. If you multiply 30 pips by 80 cents, you should have closed 1, 2. I will show you 1, 2, like 3 at positive. No, sorry. You should have trimmed it. So we're supposed to have 0.05 now instead of 0.08. But when the market was, look, it's even more than where I'm showing you. The trade comes in here, you can see, buy, and it came up to this level, which is 39 points. This 39 point profit have already solved your problem, sir. And if you look at this 39 point, you can see that it reacted under this supply zone. So what you'll have done is that you should have closed 0.03 and trim 0.03 out, and this one will be come instead of buy 0.08, it will be nothing. Then all this will be sell. All this will be sell. Why did I say you won't have buy? Because immediately buy comes here at profit, you will have used it to trim like 3 of your sell. And because the price is under supply zone, and in the supply, you don't buy into the supply. So you should have not put any buy. And by the time it reaches here, by the time it reaches here, you should have covered a lot of floating loss size. It's your negligence that make this floating loss size to be still be there. So it's like you don't have time. I don't see the reason why you can't check your account at least once in a day, because you should have seen where when you have opportunity to trim. So you have opportunity to trim here, 1. You have opportunity to trim here, 2. But you ignore it until market started moving against you again. So there's nothing we can do here also. But I've already analyzed what happened there. Let's go to pounds USD. Pounds USD, we have buy, sell, again, like it edge. Let's see what happened there. Okay, pounds USD look like it's edge for real, because you can see that this is solid. But I wouldn't know the reason why this gap is too much, because let's see. So you see, we're supposed to have dollar cost average around there, 500 points. We're supposed to have another 500 points somewhere here. We're supposed to have another 500 points somewhere here. So I don't know why all this are missing. Yeah, it's possible. It could be from broker's end. It could be. Please, if your mic. Please excuse me. I want to. Anybody that disturbed my class, I want to move it out. Move the person out. Come on Friday. So now this is a particular issue. Mr. Emeka, is this your account? Axis Select.
Axis Select, yes.
See, I will advise you, because I won't lie to anyone. If you are trading Axis Select, it's better you use limited edition software.
Okay.
I've said it several times. Everybody wants to live automated life. Automated life may not favor everyone. And when you are trading your own personal account, you can use automated because it doesn't have any capture, it doesn't have any regulation. But if you are trading Axis Select and you really want to move, get good result, switch your account back to LE and wait for signal that you can analyze before you put a trade. By God's grace, I'm setting up a platform by January just to help people that are busy, that because I can see everybody is abandoning LE. And LE is a very super software that you're supposed to use for your prop firm, for your funded account. You may not use LE for your personal account. So I'm developing a robot. I'll finish the paperwork that can send a screenshot of the signal, complete screenshot. It will screenshot and put it in the group so that you will see it before you see that if it is something you can trade. So, but I'm still working on it, and I believe before we resume next year, it should have been ready so that it will help a lot of us that we are busy, or some people say, I don't see signal on my phone. That one will screenshot. It will screenshot, for example, like this. It will screenshot all this with all this color bar and send it to the group so that it will be automated. Because I can't have time to be doing that for everybody. So it will screenshot. So when you see it that is buy or sell on your phone, you can expand it to see if it's really worth risking. Because that's the only way I can keep on helping most of us. Because I understand when your primary job is tedious. I can't say you should leave your primary job for investment. It doesn't make any sense. So we need to drag our multi-time frame to your charts so that we can analyze what is going on here. Okay, now we can see buy here up to this level. If I were you, I would not, because that's what I'm saying. Without this software that will analyze this for you, you are doing something blindly. You don't know what you are doing. Because the reason why I say you don't know what you are doing is that look at this 0.01. This opportunity for you to close this profit. Because the price is already struggling with supply zone here. And this is our daily supply zone, intersection with 4-hour supply zone. That doesn't mean that it may not break. It can break. It can break, what we call it, can break the zone, but the probability that it's going to break is very low. So like pounds USD now, if you look at your buy, is at profit. This profit is supposed to be out. Now, what are we going to do here? This is not a complete zone that we want to trade. Because the complete zone we want to trade, we want to see daily, 4 hours and 1 hour inside the zone. But now we saw daily and 4 hours. 1 hour is omitted. In that case, you can do two things. This is the way I trade my account, and that's why I'm showing you. Because once you can analyze this demand and supply zone properly, there's nothing you can't trade again in life. Now, if you look at it here, because 1 hour is missing, this zone is strong because it's daily and 4 hours, but because we need 3 time frame to correlate. So what we can do here is now, if you look at this candle price action, we can come and put a pending order on here which is our buy stop, 0.01. Pending order, and it will be buy stop. Then at what price? 1.34589. Okay, so you can put it there, which is our buy stop, and it's here down. The reason, you remember, we can't buy into the zone. Our rule is we cannot buy into the zone, but this is incompleted zone. That's why we are pending the buy inside. And maybe we have 1 hour, 4 hours daily, like they are now. 3 of them intersect themselves. I would say we are going to be very careful to put this kind of a pending order. But because it's a week, it's not the real 3 time frame stuff that we normally talk about. So that's why I position my buy stop there. So, and that's the best we can do for. Mr. Victor, if I see your mic on mute again, I'm going to remove you from my class. And there's another person, that person has quickly muted because it's 2 of you. I'm going to remove you out of my class because I don't condone all this nonsense that you are practicing. So now we are finishing, we have talked about USD Japanese yen, we have spoke about NZD USD, and we have spoke about pounds USD. That's what we finished now. So if you come to Euro USD.
That one has not edged yet.
Yes, I know it has not edged, but that doesn't mean I will not check it so that we'll see what is going on there. And the reason I'm checking it, I'm going to tell you. Immediately I saw $10 here, minus $10 here. I mean, minus $10 here is signed a signal to me that the robot didn't position the trade properly. 500 points. We're supposed to have $1 cost average here. Another dollar cost average here. And you can see that we don't see those dollar cost averages. That's exactly the reason why I'm checking it, because I saw minus $10 already. So that's why I need to measure why it didn't put the dollar cost average. So I don't know why this bug is too much inside your trade. So now, as it is now, it has not edged, but what do? We're supposed to put the dollar cost average that is missing here. 2 of them are missing, but we can only return 1. So it's better for your account to edge at when it does the appropriate thing it's supposed to do than to edge when it just pick only 1 and it run to exhaust you, and to exhaust that your 2.5 drawdown percentage. So that's why this is very important, because you know that if you look at 0.01 on 500 points, you're supposed to have minus 5 here.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have minus 10, something has went wrong, which you can correct. It's supposed to be 2. I'm supposed to put another 1 somewhere here, but I can't put it. Price is not there. The robot's supposed to put 1 here and 1 here. So I just try to return 1 for you. So it will keep on managing it for you. It's not a problem.
And then we just let the robot run. The robot is still running on it.
It must run on the edge. You can't do anything on the edge. I can just assist when I see that the dollar cost average position is missing. That's why all of you have to understand the robot you are using. because inside the robot we put it there that we want 500 points every dollar cost average. And now you can look at the distance up to this level. This is about 100 and something. That means the first $50 cost average price, order has missed.
Would that be a situation whereby the robot needs to reset, or why?
No, but robot doesn't need to reset. A lot of things can cause it. It can be bugged from the robot itself, which I don't notice. I've not noticed it. I'm using the same robot on some of my accounts. It can be the broker's fault, because broker normally write a script that can make your software not to function 100%. But what matters is don't depend on software. Understand the software so that you know when to come in. I've said it several times. Let your robot depend on you, not you depending on the robot. We develop robots to make your life easier. Not that you will not do anything and you are looking for money. Because if you understand your robot now, but you can see that immediately I saw 10, minus 10. Immediately I saw minus 10, I know that something is not right. Because I understand my robot. And that's what we are teaching. And if you understand all these things, now, look, all these things have information, have meaning. You have to understand all this. Because this is 500 point, I'm telling you, the distance between the dollar cost average 1, dollar cost average 2 is 500 points. And I look at what you did, which is 0.01. 0.01 times 500 will give you minus $5. And I'm expecting to see another dollar cost average. That is what make me quickly know that something is missing here. Because I understood the robot I'm using. There's no magic. You have to understand what you are using so that you know where to come in. So now let's move to Euro JPY. This is your Euro JPY. This buy. Buy is at $8 plus. And this one sell. This is another sell. This is another sell. Making 3. It has edge also. But if you look at it very well, let's go to pounds. Euro JPY. This Euro JPY. We need to put our analysis software on top. All right. If you look at your Euro JPY, this is a 1 hour, okay, look at this. This is very strong supply and demand that we're looking for. This is a daily. This is 4 hours inside the daily. And this 1 hour inside it also. And this 1 hour. So this is a little bit stronger. So what we need to do here is now we need to look, if you look at these two, you can trim these two conveniently. Look at them. I don't know why the immediate closing button of your account doesn't work. You're supposed to use calculator. I don't need to use calculator because I'm used to all these things. That's why, because if you don't understand it, just use your calculator to trim it. But I'm doing it because I know what I'm doing. And if you come here, you can't see loss here. Let me see custom today, unless you have made some losses on your own. You see, you can't see loss because if you look at what I did now, Euro JPY, this is 8, let's say 9 plus this minus, let's say 6. So we keep $3 here. So that you will not see that why this person is closing my trade without looking at the calculator. You have to use calculator if you don't understand what we are doing. Okay. So now remember that we have two cells left.
Yes.
So in these two cells that is left, what can we do? Because we cannot leave this leg like this. It's open. We need to buy back. So what I'm going to do here to secure the leg is in 2 ways. You can do it. If you look at our last class, our last lecture, I did the same thing. Number one, I can come to the top here. And put 0.02 buy stop. What is the problem that I'm going to have if market eventually comes here? My float is going to increase. It's going to increase because the market will move from here to here fully against me. You understand?
Mhm.
Now, what I keep on doing going forward now is three approach I can use here. This is approach number one, master it. Approach number two, I can do this. I can put 0.01 on top of this 4 hours, 0.01 on top of this daily. So I will have buy stop 0.01, buy stop 0.01 is still equivalent to buy stop 0.02 I'm supposed to put here. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's the second option. The third option, I can put buy stop 0.01 here. I want to take profit here, and I'll put buy stop 0.02 here. That is option 3. Option 4, I can say immediately I close 0.02 here, I'll put 0.02 back. I'll edge it back immediately. And why am I doing that? If you don't know how to split your risk, as in putting 0.01 here, 0.01 here, 0.01 here, take profit here, 0.02 on top. You see, all this thing is a skill. There's no way I can teach you all those skills. It's about your thinking. It's about your understanding of what we are doing in and out, a daily, day out. That's why I'm saying. Option 4, you can lock it back immediately. You don't care. So now, what are you going to do if you lock it back immediately as 0.02? That means around this bottom side, you're going to put 0.01 sell again. So that when price loop out of the supply zone, it pick this, and this one becomes 0.01 sell again. This is another 0.01 sell again. If it comes down massively, you will see a good profit. But everything depends on how do you think, how do you want to risk, how do you want to split your risk, how do you understand, how do you want to analyze your zone. Nobody can teach you 100%. That's why it's different approach. If you come to my chart, I may put buy stop different way from somebody else's chart. But what matter is, do you understand what we are teaching? So now, the best one I would do that I normally use on my own account is to come here, put 0.01 here. Up under this. I don't want it to go out completely. I just want to do that because it can spike. You know, all these things are very funny. And I'll put another one on top. Yeah, you will see what I'm going to do here now. This is the method I normally use mostly. Sometimes I lock it back. If I look at it's deep, it's digging too much in my float, I can lock it blindly, lock it completely. But now what am I going to do here is that here I want to buy stop 0.01 and I'll take profit in the second line. And here I'm going to buy 0.02. That's what I want to do. Did I even arrange it properly? Yeah, don't worry. If I don't arrange it properly, when I remove this white line, I will see what I did. So the first time I want to now come here and say pending order 0.01 buy stop at what price? At this price, this first price, which is 182.864. Oh, I made a mistake there. No. Okay. Yeah, is 182. This is what I
0.224.
don't worry. Don't worry. I will adjust it. Let me just take this white line away. Then I drag it down. Then I say modify. Okay. So now it's okay. Let me move it a bit. I want that thing, if that dialog box can come out again, because I want to take profit also. Okay, then I want to put take profit. I want to take profit around this zone 182.347. Then I'll say modify. Okay, so now I'll say okay. Then I want to remove this white line. Don't worry, modify. Okay, I want to take it out. I'm bringing my take profit back. Yes, just a little bit below that. Okay, now, and because I want to, what happened? I can't click your OK again. All right, now the second option, I mean, the final thing I want to do now is I want to put another trade here somewhere here. Now, because I've done 0.01 here, I put a profit here. This should be 0.02 completely. Because once this one close, I can't do 0.01 here and do 0.01 here again, because this 0.01, I've closed it here. And if market close it and the market keep on shooting up, I'm going to start, my float will increase before it come and pick 0.02, okay? Now, if at all it's going to increase, I've already banked small profit here that I can use in future for rollover, okay? So now here, I'm going to put another 0.01. Oh, sorry, 0.02, because of take profit that it has been there would make us to use 0.02 here. And we come here, we put pending order, then we buy stop. At what price? At that price, 182.439. Am I right? Yeah. Then I'll place the trade. This one, I'm not going to put take profit. Don't worry. I'm going to modify it. Okay. Then I'm going to delete all the white line. I don't need them anymore. Then I can drag this one down. I'm supposed to drop it down a bit, but I'm going to take opportunity of price action. You can see modify, no problem. You can see that this price shoot up and resist this zone. So if I want to put my trade, I want to take opportunity of that candle, I'll put it on top of it, because price can still come and test that point. So that is how I'm solving the issue of Euro JPY.
A quick question. You say you were talking about sell. So if you were to sell, can you put like a sell stop? Or what would be your approach for selling?
Yeah, if I want to sell, I'll first of all edge 0.02 back here. I will lock that leg back. I don't want that leg to break. So I'll edge it back 0.02 at market price, which here. Then I'll come and put 0.01 here, sell stop.
Okay.
For future. So if market now comes to pick my sell, then you remember I have 0.02 buy, then 0.01 sell, 0.01 sell. Another sell is somewhere down, but I don't make a mistake according to what I'm seeing on your chart. You see? So we have 3 against 2. So definitely when it's keep on shooting down, I'll be making profit on 0.03 against 2. You can do it that way. You can, but this is the best way I think is okay for me to do it, and that's why I figure it out that way. So which one again do we want to talk about? I think we are done with your account. So this is how you are. See, don't care too much about this. This is your investment. You cannot get positive here. Always. This is your investment. So don't care too much about it. Though make sure you do everything to control it so that it's not escalated beyond normal. Yeah. So, and let's see if there's opportunity for us to do anything like rollover. And rollover, because you know how to do rollover, does not mean you roll over anyhow. You have to roll over with thinking. You see, you can't roll over anything here because you just have $46 here. That means you've rolled over like crazy in the past. You've rolled over seriously in the past. So rollover is good, but don't just roll over anyhow. It has a techniques so that when you're supposed to use price zone management to manage your account, don't roll over at that point. Some people will just roll over. No, rollover should be a last choice, a last option. Trimming and price zone management should be your priority. Because if you are rolling over every time, you won't see what you are doing. Because rollover is just like a shortcut to start closing, to be controlling your float. And when you are rolling over every time, you won't see what you are doing. In the next 6 months, you still have $40, $46. Because you are rolling over all your profit instead of managing the zone and start using one leg to trim another. I normally like rollover when I don't have, for example, now when I have 331122. That's when I would just want to take out of here. I don't just roll over carelessly. Because if you roll over carelessly, it's going to affect your result at the end of the month. So this is how we're going to stop on your account. Let's quickly go to the second brother. I hope everything is clear as I've explained.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, let me now ask, maybe there's some few people that want to ask questions based on your account in the class. If you have anybody that want to ask question on this account, please, let's quickly do that so that we move to the second person, please, guys. That 7, what's your question?
Good evening, sir.
Evening, sir.
So I would like to ask about the account because I think I'm having something similar to when the robot opens, because I also have like when it like for instance now the one that opened buy of 0.01 and also sell of 0.01, which like automatically hedge the account. Is it normal
it didn't edge the account. I explain it. Your account is edged only when you don't see robot on that chart.
Yes, there was no robot on the chart, but
Then
I think it was 0 USD.
Then it's edge.
But it was, it started with 0.01 and the other side of 0.01 too at the same time.
That means the dollar cost average level is missing. So the market just used 0.01 and take all your 2.5% drawdown to go and edge at the same loss size. That's why you have to understand the robot properly, that you know that, oh, this robot has missed $1 cost average leg. It's possible. I see it on my account always, or sometimes, but I just need to fix it because I understand the robot. Some people don't want to understand the robot, they just want to make money. And it doesn't work that way. That is why I want to do everything possible that all of us will be able to do some things along with the robot so that you understand. Because trading full-time with robots eventually will make you not know anything. You just depend on software alone. That doesn't make you a trader. What makes you a trader is when you can see, by looking at your chart, you can see that this thing is wrong. Let me adjust it without telling anybody. That is where you can see yourself as a trader. That's one of the disadvantage of using robots, because robots would never make the user to be a trader. You just relax. And after you use robot for 3 years, 4 years, and you don't see that robot anymore, you can't do anything in the market again because you don't have the skill. So that means your account has edge, and for you to manage it, you have to put the multi-time frame price hunter on that chart so that you can see where is the price, where could I pending order, what can I do? Then you start thinking. I hope I don't know, maybe I solved your problem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You did, sir.
All right, let's move to the second account as soon as possible. So I think the second person is Mr. What? Mr. Kolawole.
Kolawole, sir.
All right, sir. Okay. Is it this what you gave me? Is it UltraView, sir?
Yes, it's UltraView.
Because this one is strange to me. Oh. I think you are the one that changed your password to what you like.
No, sir. It's actually what I copied it out of from my screen.
Okay. Let's try it. There's a problem here. I don't know. There's it's asking me select section, collects 1, collects 2. Collects 1 is
use 2, sir.
Why do you have collects 1 and 2? Why do you need to install why do you need to install UltraView on your server? UltraView is not for server. I've said this several times.
It's not on my server, sir. The reason why I have to this thing on my laptop. So where I use Forex, the page is different from my regular business.
Okay. Share is not on. It's not on. What did you mean by share is not on? Okay. Oh, sorry. I just wonder. Requesting allow multiple presenter to share, no decline. Let me quickly see. This is your UltraView. All right. Please, Mr. Kolawole. Okay, let me remove it myself. Remove your. I want to see the chart. I don't want to see what I'm seeing here. Where's your chart?
This is my chart.
All right, sir. Please, do we see the chart in the class?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Kolawole, what is going on with your account? I'm seeing this float is too much.
Yes.
Okay.
The major culprit was when I was using early that time.
Yeah.
So my account hedge on Euro GPP
okay.
With 0.18. Okay. So because when I moved to the ultimate, so I was like, okay, I will still continue to manage those floats while I put, since I can still be able to trade with my account on the ultimate. So, and something happened during that time, work-wise. I couldn't even go into my account for almost 6 weeks. So, and we have so many gaps.
Yeah.
So, and also, I remember when I now installed the ultimate version, at times it opened 2 trades at the same time. And especially this particular AUDNZD. Okay. So it opened those 2 trades at the same time. And I was like, oh, could it be a mistake? But one of the class, someone had similar issue. And I was like, okay, since the robots is still on it, it will manage it. So that's why I left I left that one. And it has not been able to close since that time. That's
I think I have AUDNZD also on my own trade. So let's start from AUDNZ. Where is we're supposed to see where those trades comes in?
Yes.
But it's not edge, right?
Yes, it's not hedge.
Okay, let's leave that one. What is your starting lot size?
0.06.
It's too high.
Okay.
Now, Let's first of all see something. You got a $5,000 account, right?
Yes. It was more. I withdrew 500 sometimes. So that's what in fact, I didn't, because of the float, I didn't even bother to check Axis Select because it was under Axis Select. That's how they took me out of the program because
Yeah,
of my withdrawal.
yeah, you see, even I want to tell you now that why did you have a whole lot of money on Axis Select? Why can't you take $3,500 out and keep 1,500 on Axis Select? Though it's gonna be difficult for you because of this float, but you can still take 2,000. I mean, you can still take $3,000 out to standard account because you see, sir, let me tell you what is investment and why investment you can manage yourself is better than investment you put in the bank.
Yes.
There will be a point that you are going to need money.
Sure.
So if you put all the money on Axis Select and you need emergency needs, sir, let me give you my own scenario. I put $5,000 on Axis Select like you. I needed only $1,500 just to travel. And I believe it's my money. And Axis told me that they need $500 for seed.
Yes.
So May, I'm talking about, I'm sorry, I'm telling you now, it's May this year. As at the time I needed money, I'm on 5.02%.
Okay.
Which I have 1 point something to qualify for $20,000.
Yes.
Then I said, no, they need $500, but I put 5,000. I withdrew $1,500 from that account. Axis threw me to minus 9% from 5 point something.
Wow.
And since that time, I just leave it. Then let me just be trading. I don't like anything stress.
Yeah.
Let me just be trading my accounts until I'm comfortable to apply for Axis Select again. Because I'm not the kind of person that will come to the class and start lying to people. And that is why we say, because of emergency need, this is your money, it's your investment. Share it into two portions. One portion to standard account that you can even withdraw everything. It doesn't have any effect.
Yes.
On that 3,500 on my standard account, as at this night, I've withdrawn 1,500. It doesn't have any effect on me. But you can't go and do that on Axis Select. It will deteriorate all your grade, all your level, all your age, everything.
Yes.
They will mark it down. They will mark it down. So I will advise you to think about it because it's an investment. And the funniest thing is, you won't be surprised that you'll be withdrawing money from the standard more than Axis Select until you start qualifying. Yeah, until you start qualifying for like 20,000, 100,000 before you now start having relief on Axis Select. But the reason why we even say we should divide your money to emergency investment and Axis Select that can give you a long time. But when you need money like 500, because you can't have 5,500 on your own investment, an investment that you are controlling yourself, and you need urgent 500, and you can't withdraw it. It doesn't make any sense to me.
True, sir.
So that would be my advice to you. Then 0.0. So let's quickly do some calculation here. Your capital is, let's say, $5,000.
Okay.
According to Axis, return on investment should be 7%.
Yes.
7% of 5,000 is what? Can somebody help us? It's around 350 or so.
Yes, sir, 350.
Good. This is it. We have 20 days to trade.
Yes.
So 350 divided by 20.
17.5.
This is what you need to make per day. If you want to make 7% of Axis Select in a month. You need to make on that $5,000. You need to make $17.50 per day. This is maximum you can make. We didn't say you must make it, but we just use this to evaluate that. Okay, what is my maximum target for me to hit 7% exit target? This is maximum target, $17.50. Okay, now that's the first question. The second question now you need to ask yourself, if you are trading 0.01, how much pips are you going to be looking for?
0.01 give us 10 cents per pip.
Yes, yes, you are right.
Okay.
So how many pips will give you 17 point something?
That should be point.
That will be equal to 175 pips.
175 pips.
This doesn't make any reasonable sense to me. Okay, so now if you use 6, divide 175 by 6. 0.06, sorry. 175 divided by 0.06.
That's
divided by 0.60 rather. Okay, yeah, it's the same thing. All right. What do you give us?
Divided by 6.
No, it's divided by 6.
We give us 29.
Okay, if you divide it by 6, give you 29. 29 pips also.
29.16.
29 pips also is too much for me. So because I normally say the worst pips you need to look for per trade is
110.
Say 1 to 10.
Okay.
That worst 1 to 15. So 1 to. So now what we want to say now is for us to make $17. If you divide $17 by 3, what will it give us?
5.6.
That's $18. That's $18 by 3. That should be
6.
6. Yeah, that means if you want to now say, okay, let's even maximize the risk on the account, we want to use $3 per trade. $3 per trade. You need maximum of 6 trades per day to give you the target. Are you getting what I'm saying, sir?
Perfectly, sir.
Yeah, because me, I like to calculate my risk, my return, my everything. I know it before I start trading. I don't trade blindly. That's why I keep on teaching everybody this, so that it will be in your subconsciousness. We don't trade like other people in the market. We already know what to risk, where to risk it, where to stop, what we are going to make, how long will it take us. We've calculated everything. We know rough estimate of whatever thing we want to do. So now, if we want to say, okay, we want $3 on 10 pips. What is the lot size we need to use?
That should be 3.3.
No. Our lot size is supposed to be 0.03.
0.03.
30 cents times 10 will give us $3. Did you understand what I'm saying?
Please come again, sir.
Lot size that you're supposed to use is equal to 0.03 lot size. Okay. If you convert 0.03 lot size to money, it's going to give
30
us
cents.
No, it's going to give us 30 cents. Good. Thank you, sir. 0.30 cents. And if you multiply it by 10 pips, it's going to give us $3.
Yes, correct.
So that's what I'm saying. So instead of you to put, because you have big money does not mean you have to use big lot size.
Yes, sir.
So we're supposed to use 0.03. This is what you're supposed to be using on this account.
Okay. And
you'll be looking for $3 per trade.
Per trade. Okay.
So I don't know how we are going to correct this in future.
I did something similar yesterday. And he picked a trade today. I used 0.04. to get 3.5 per trade.
0.04, 3.5 per trade. That means you are going more than 10 pips. You are going to like 13, 15 pips.
Okay.
That's the meaning. Because you have to calculate all these things. All these figures, they are related. None of them is alien. Alien. Let me put it. None of them is alien. They are each one of them related to each. That's why you have to understand this simple arithmetic concept. No, 0.042 is still high for somebody like you that you are still figuring things out. Me, I can use 0.07 on 5,000. I can use it on 3,000 because there's nothing I'm figuring out. I know where to put my stops, put my buy stop. I know where to adjust. I know where to distribute my legs. But you guys that you are still growing up with me, you are growing with me. I don't want you to choke yourself. Okay, now if you see your Euro GPP now, this is 8, this is 10, this is 18, correct? But unfortunately, all of them are still negative. Where is your Euro GPP? This is it.
Yes.
Now let's see how you see. You see something here. Because another thing is, the more you are looking, see, let me tell you another thing. Thank God I even remember. All of us that were trading Axis Select. You see all this trade. 1, 2, 3, 4. Axis count it as one trade. Because it's a cycle. So the more you are staying on this trade, the more your edge score will be going down.
I observe it.
So because our strategy, Axis see all those cycle, because we call it cycle. From here, this one edge it, and this one started it, is one. All those 4 trades are just one trade. So Axis will count it as one. So what do you need to beat Axis is by learning to manage the zone with your trades.
Okay.
Learning to manage the zone with your trade. Because if you look at this one now, actually there's not much to do, because if you look at this zone, this 4 hours inside 1 hour, we don't see daily there, but on this kind of a thing, when you see, I don't want to be teaching you all this because I don't want to stress you, but like me, because sometimes I walk in front of my PC every time, not that I'm checking my trade, but sometimes when I look at my trade, I saw this kind of a thing, I'll put just 0.01 sir.
Okay.
And I'll put take profit below here. You see, when it close, Axis will count it for me because it's a unique trade.
Okay.
So it happens like it happens. You don't need to use lot size that is heavy when you are managing your zone. Just 0.01 at a very strategic zone level to close. It will help a lot. It will help a lot. I won't lie to anyone. It will help a lot. Okay. Because if you are waiting till you finish roll over, before you know it, your what we call it, your edge can be 62 or 65. But by the time you are waiting, you just see that your edge is coming back to 40, 50. And it's not good. Because once it's come to that level, they will migrate you to another level if I thought you pass. So that is that about that. Let's go to pound shelf. The pound shelf, I don't know why. We have 2 of them like this. Okay. So pound shelf, let's check it here. Now pound shelf has edge, and you can see something here. You see, I don't know why many of us, I don't know, maybe it's negligent or whatever. Sir, immediately you saw this signal, selling signal, and you can see it's a solid 3 zone. This is daily, 4 hours and 1 hour. What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to close this at a small profit.
True.
This buy. You close it at a small profit.
Sir, it's like this buy it's a recent. Yesterday when I checked my trade, I was like, oh, why did it take the robot pick another trade for me on GBP CHF?
As the edge.
Yes, that it has edge. So, but when I check it, I now discover that I have the robot still on the same chart.
No, robot cannot be on the robot can never
I know
be
what
on
happens, sir. I know what's happened, sir. So, you know, during those 6 weeks that I couldn't manage, I couldn't focus on my trade.
Yeah.
So that was another tool I had. My AWS logged me out of my account. So I was like, oh, I've been what's it called? Pushing it forward that I will go get VPS that is paid version instead of AWS. So when I did that yesterday and I was moving it, so maybe I mistakenly put my robot on the trade that is already edge, which is GBV CHF. So he picked a trade, and when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is my mistake. So that's why I put a pending order on that trade that, okay, when I trim it a bit, because it placed 0.04, like I mentioned. So when it went against me, I just quickly trim it to 0.01, and I put a pending order that, okay, at least let this one go back to 0.01 and be in profit. Then I will manage. That's the pending order you just closed just now.
Okay. I had you actually, after all, you know, when you made a mistake and you correct the mistake, I really appreciate that for you. But now, look at this trade. This trade entered the zone and it pulled back, and we got a signal here. Immediately we get that's a signal that you can just close this 0.01 here.
Okay.
You understand? And when it's coming down, actually, it's emotional problem that everybody has. Me, I don't care. I'll just close my eyes because I believe that higher probability is what I'm seeing here. And when it's coming down, you don't have any trade. Let me see you have buy, sell, okay, and you have buy, another buy. That's why this one is going to be giving you a loss, because you can see buy, that's 0.05 against 0.04. Now market is moving against you by 0.01 heavy lots, 0.01. So it's not balanced. That's why your float is going to be growing badly. Okay. So now, when you see this kind of a thing, you're supposed to manually sell.
Okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to, because of course, because you put, I can see that you put the indicator, because immediately the robot deleted, the robot will delete with his own indicator. You're supposed to put his which is normal thing that the other account ID doesn't do. So now when you see this, you just need to sell.
Okay.
You don't need to sell heavily, because you can see 0.04, 0.04. You can just sell 0.01 here and close this 0.01 at a very small profit, because at the time this signal comes out, you can see that your buy here is little profit.
Yes.
Then when it's going down, there won't be any trade, any loss size there. There will be, then the sell will be 0.05 against 0.04. And somewhere here you put your take profit here. Someone on top of this 4 hours against 1 hour zone.
Okay.
So, and with that, maybe your floating loss size should be around 800, not 900 plus.
Okay.
So, and this one, is this one 2 edge?
Yes, this one 2 edge, yes. 0.06, 0.06.
You have a lot of job to do. So
a lot, sir.
I won't lie to you, but it's what you can do. There's no big deal in it. So let's see what you can do. I pray by God's grace, even if we have you because you withdrew.
Yes.
All right. But if I tell you withdrew, you're not supposed to be negative here. Okay. Let's just assume that you don't have profit for now to roll over. But I think by next week, if I thought there's no class, if it's even after Friday, I'll still be dropping information in the group,
Okay,
because
sir.
I think the engine trimming software should be ready by weekend.
Okay.
So like when you don't have time to trade, you just put the engine trimming software on that chart.
Okay.
So it will be managing the trimming for you. So it won't escalate to this level.
To this level.
But there's
Thank you,
nothing we
sir.
can do for now. But I will still advise you that take $3,000 out and get
Okay.
and get a standard account, and because money expenses will come.
Sure.
It will come, and it will let you have that freedom to withdraw money. You know,
Okay.
yeah, that would be my own advice. Okay, I think this is where we're going to stop the class, because the 2 classes we did really exhausted us. Let's see, somebody is asking question here. Trade copier is coming. I'm testing it, but I drop it for engine trimmer. I won't lie to you. I drop it for engine trimmer. I drop it as I'm talking to you now. I dropped trade copier for engine trimmer, and another software that maybe January I'm going to release is for gold only. So that one is already completed. I've already used it, but I need engine trimmer because gold is very volatile and gold is very, very crazy. So I must release both of them together. That is why I stopped copier for now, because many people doesn't really demand for the copier. Okay, so but the copier is I've already finished copier since October, but I'm testing it because I need to be sure that it's copying trade across the remote terminal properly. So I've used it with server between Europe to US. I've used then I want to use US, Europe against Asia, then Africa. If you can copy correctly, then I know that it's perfectly working. But other project that I'm doing now is what is disturbing it. So be patient, but I'm promising you we are going to have it maybe by the time you resume back from holiday. So do we have anybody that want to ask 1 or 2 questions about what we are discussing? Anybody, please, so that, because I can see a lot of us are struggling with price zone management, and we don't need to struggle. You just need to understand the skill. And I uploaded some video of my own account, of my own trade, of one-on-one I did with few people that I really spoke about price, because that price zone management is the key of the trading. Because we don't use stop loss. So the only way we can get our float reduced every time, offload our float, is to understand this price zone. I think this is what we are going to focus squarely when we come back from holiday, because there's no 2 ways. You just have to know it. Because no matter how smart you are, your account will edge at a point in time, and you need to melt it. So any question, please? Any question? We don't have anybody. Mr. Akim Adejumo, you don't have any question? Achuba Ebenezer. Okay. Mr. Chineke, you don't have any question? Right now, no question. Okay, that means everybody is okay with what we did tonight. So until we meet again on Friday, I will say good night to every one of us. Have a wonderful week ahead, and Bye.
Thank you, sir.